Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. We are coming up on the Game Awards, and it has been revealed that there is going to be a huge Steam event happening tomorrow to commemorate the Game Awards. Games come live as the Game Awards introduce the Game Festival, a new 48-hour digital consumer event that brings gameplay to fans around the world during gaming's biggest night. I wouldn't necessarily agree that it's gaming's biggest night, but nonetheless, I'll be going over the press release about that. Also, speaking of which, Steam Holiday Sale has been officially confirmed, and we've also got award nominee reveals, and those will be beginning today. We've got a list of specific awards being handed out as well. We'll go through that real quickly. The Humble Paradox Management Bundle is out right now, and that is very, very good. One of the better Humble bundles in recent memory. But first of all, let's talk all about the Game Festival. This Thursday, get ready to watch, celebrate, and now play what's next from the video game industry. Today, the Game Awards founder Jeff Keighley announced the Game Festival, a new digital consumer event concept that ushers in a new era for the Game Awards, which live streams for free across more than 60 global digital networks. The Game Festival is a first-of-its-kind digital consumer event that brings the magic of hands-on gameplay demos to fans around the world. For 2019, the Game Festival will launch a digital pilot program on Steam. The Game Festival will feature more than a dozen first-look game demos available to play for a limited 48-hour window before they are removed from Steam. Jeff Keighley noted, 6 years ago, I bet everything I had to create the Game Awards as a way to celebrate our passion for gaming. Now feels like the right time to take the next step with the Game Festival, a completely digital approach to the consumer event space. Let's face it, not everyone can attend a physical trade show or consumer event. The Game Festival is designed from the ground up as an event without barriers, extending the benefits of a physical event to the global gaming community that watches the Game Awards. As part of the pilot Game Festival on Steam, more than a dozen games are scheduled to be playable. Some of the games that will release free limited time demos, and this might not be all of the games. However, it includes System Shock, yes, that'll have a demo, Eastward, Spiritfarer, Moving Out, Roki, Chicory, Wooden Nickel, Haven, Heavenly Bodies, Acid Knife, The Drifter, Carrion, and Skatebird. Now, that necessarily might not be the most compelling lineup of games that anyone has ever seen. However, you do have System Shock in there, and just on the basis of the idea, I think this is a great step in the right direction, because let's be real, how many of us go to E3? How many of us go to PAX or the Game Awards? Yes, there are a significant amount of people going, but how many gamers are there around the world? There are a ton, and if this offers a way to promote upcoming games, if you offer these demos to consumers, I don't know necessarily how many publishers and developers are going to be on board with an idea like this, given that you are giving free access to all consumers to play these unfinished games, and maybe that will paint their game in a negative picture, whereas if they're showcasing a game at a convention like this, yeah, they'll have booths where the games are playable, but then you'll have a PR guy right there where he's going to be telling you everything to do, and that is going to paint the game in a more positive picture. So I could definitely see some publishers and developers, being like, alright, I'm good on this, I don't want to participate in this. However, there are already significant games on board, especially with System Shock. I think that's going to be the most notable one from Night Dive Studios, that everybody is going to check that out come tomorrow, and this is just going to keep everyone more engaged to Steam. I think this is a great idea. I mean, if we could get this for E3, that would be tremendous. I don't think that's going to be happening for E3 just because E3 is this enormous commercial event as well, and I don't think E3 and Steam can come to that sort of agreement. However, this is super successful. This could paint a good picture for things to come in the future, because again, this is the pilot. You would think that something like this would only get better and better over the years. Maybe it'll streamline into other platforms as well. I just think it's a really good idea all around, and I'm happy something like this is happening on Steam. It's something that I really wasn't expecting, but hey, come tomorrow, we might be having some very, very exciting demos on the Steam store, and they will be available for a limited time, 48 hours. I completely understand that. I understand the notion of not having these unfinished games and their demos available to everyone for a lengthy period of time, because these games are gonna evolve. They're early demos of the games in early form, so I can understand why they will be only available for 48 hours, but definitely be in tune with that. And it's the weekend as well, so a lot of you guys are off from school and work and whatever the case may be, so the timing of this all is really on point. Alright, moving on from that, but continuing with the topic on Steam, the Steam Awards are also happening, but more importantly, we've officially confirmed the date of the Steam sale. And by the way, before we get into the Steam sale that's coming up, the big sale and the winter sale, there will also be a video game award sale where a lot of the games that are featured on the Video Game Awards will be discounted. That'll obviously be a smaller sale, but you would think that would include a lot of more recent games being discounted, given that Game Awards is, of course, highlighting the game releases of 2019. For the major sale, that is the Steam Holiday Sale. So yes, the Holiday Sale will be kicking off, and that is the biggest or second biggest sale of the year. It's on par with the Steam Summer Sale. The Thanksgiving Sale gave you a lot of great deals, but you might have noticed not everything and every franchise was on sale as a part of the Thanksgiving Sale. A notable franchise excluded from the sale that I noticed was the Final Fantasy series. You would think that would be remedied with the Steam Holiday Sale. And the categories include Game of the Year, VR Game of the Year, Labor of Love, Better with Friends, Most Innovative Gameplay, which is new, Outstanding Story-Rich Game, another new one, Best Game You Suck At, that's also new, and then Outstanding Visual Style. Not sure what's gonna win each. I feel like for Outstanding Story-Rich Game, if anything other than Disco Elysium wins, that is just ridiculous. I understand it's voting and not everyone played Disco Elysium, but really the people that did, everyone that played Disco Elysium should be voting for that game. And then there's some other stuff too. Labor of Love I always found to be an interesting category. The game has been out for a while, but the team is well past the first unveiling of their creative baby, but being the good parents they are, these devs continue to nurture and support their creation. This game to this day is still getting new content after all these years. A lot of games fit that category. As far as what Game of the Year could be, honestly, you can make an argument that Disco Elysium is Game of the Year as well. Looking back through 2019, there's Resident Evil 2, there's Devil May Cry 5, there's Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Those were the three games that I felt like were the standouts of 2019 on PC, at least the early portion. Halo Reach is definitely going to be in that category, and I think deservingly so. And given how many people played Halo Reach, and given that this is ultimately a voting contest, I could easily see Halo Reach winning it. And I feel like there are just some games I'm forgetting about right now, which is ridiculous that I'm forgetting about. Gears 5, I probably wouldn't say that's quite a Game of the Year contender. I'm trying to think of other games right now off the top of my head. Maybe Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. That was quite good. There were other smaller releases that I don't think really have that big of a chance. I don't think Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to win just based on the issues that it had and that it came out so late in the year, so a lot of people didn't even check it out. I think I mentioned the major titles. I'm sure I'm forgetting a couple of games here and there, but among Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, Halo Reach, Resident Evil 2, Devil May Cry 5, Jedi Fallen Order, those are probably the 5 marquee titles that I think have a chance to win. Disco Elysium definitely deserves a shout. And then you've got other interesting categories as well. Outstanding Visual Style, I don't mean to say that Disco Elysium should win all of them, but let me tell you, Disco Elysium has a pretty slick visual style. Oh hey, that's another one as well. Best Game You Suck At, I feel like that is a home run for Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. That game is pretty notable, and that's the kind of game that, yes, to some people it's not challenging, but other people find it the most difficult game in the world. And again, it's that game that has that marquee appeal, and given that it is a voting contest, you do have to factor that in as well. So all of that is kicking off alongside the Steam Holiday Sale come December 19. Lastly, I do want to note the Humble Paradox Management Bundle is available right now. Pay $1 or more and you'll get Prison Architect Aficionado, Cities in Motion, and Cities in Motion 2. Things get really good when you beat the average of 808, so that'll get you City Skyline and a bunch of DLC for City Skyline. You'll also get some Cities in Motion DLC, but City Skyline with a lot of that DLC, Green Cities, Synthetic Dawn, European Suburbia, that's some really good stuff. And then you can pay $18 or more. That'll get you Surviving Mars Deluxe Edition, City Skylines Industries, Surviving Mars Space Race, and Surviving Mars Green Planet. And you're also going to get Surviving Mars Project Laika. So a lot of good stuff there. Beating the average of 808 is probably the route to go, but that is a really good bundle. Giving that City Skyline with a ton of that DLC content is going to go for a hefty price point. So I wanted to make mention of that. Link in the description box below. I do get a kickback whenever you use my link. I just want to make that abundantly clear, but value is value, and Humble Bundle is definitely giving you some good value. That's going to wrap up this video, guys. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comments as well, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.